Pretty big package right here that just came in from Blade Grips, and I started opening it thinking, okay, well, I'm just gonna get the smaller boxes out, but then it just started getting more and more interesting as I went into it. So I'm like, listen, let's just go ahead and turn the camera on and see what we got going on here. We got some action figures here, Superman and SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, that's interesting. A little bit of nostalgia right there. Why not? Then we have a little bit of a lot going on here, if you ask me. So I didn't even know where to start, and I still don't know where to start. Hopefully we can kind of go through it together here. So I do know they're working on some new prototypes. All right, so we'll take a look at those. We have very first prototype from 2022. So we're going to start here, right? Everyone has to start somewhere. That's going to be pretty interesting. We'll take a look at that. And I guess next we'll come back to whatever else is in here. So let's go ahead. Let's take it one step at a time, shall we? Here we go. First ever prototype in 2022. If you guys haven't seen the original unboxing, right, on Blade Grips, definitely check it out here in the channel. Honestly, this is not a bad start at all for it being the very first one. Right, I like how you have Blade Grips right out here. I mean, I could imagine people didn't necessarily want the big old billboarding out here, but I mean, nevertheless, a very interesting, nice prototype to begin with. So yeah, these protect your Ultratech, Microtech Ultratech knives, and you'll see that later in the video. So nice to see where they started from, right, back in 2022. So they haven't really been around for a long time per se. This channel started back in 2022, so that's an interesting fun fact right there. Then we have two prototypes of the UTX 85 prototypes. Let's see what they're all about. All right, I'm going to keep everything kind of together the same way it came in, if I can help it. Ooh, okay, this one's looking pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. All right, take a look at this one. All right, a little bit on the smaller side, of course, but we have, ooh, what are these? Okay, some nice stickers, little buttons, Blade Grips. Little half circle little buttons right there. That's interesting. That is nice. I had not seen those before. This model right here looking pretty nice with the blue and the green right there. Really nice and poppy, if you ask me. And then on the other one we have, let's see if I can open them like this. There we go. This next model right here is a little bit more, this is more my style. So if you really want to make a statement, this one right here will definitely do it. But this more monochromatic, right, grayish, sort of tan color is more my style for sure. So these, I believe, are coming out later this year from what I understand. We wanted to just get them out here and just kind of share with you guys in case you own these models of Microtech, what to look out for. Obviously, these are going to offer a lot of protection, you know, if you were like to drop your knife, you know, or what have you, right? And some of them, you know, last time we checked out a model that even, you know, glowed in the dark. So that's pretty interesting as well. So let's go ahead and put these up here, right? We'll go ahead and come back to those. Next, we have 3 different Microtechs to take a look at. Holy smokes, right? Some of them are part of the Signature series, all made in good old US of A, of course. Made in America. All right, and here we go. We have the 2 models for the UTX, right? Model here. We have the partial serrated, the apocalyptic standard, and then we have a hellhound shadow. That's going to be an epic one. So we'll start with these, shall we? All right, let's do this one first and see how we, yeah, actually, look at that. They did me a huge favor because it already comes installed. By the way, installing these are actually fairly easy, very simple and easy to do. So there we go. We got a model right here, right off the bat with this version on it. And they were saying that maybe it was a little bit off around the switch area, but they are currently working on that. They just wanted to kind of showcase and build some hype for it, but they are still finalizing the production version on these, at least just to get it out there, start creating some hype on it. All right, here we go. Boom. There's a serrated blade on this one. USA UTX, right, 85 model from Microtech. This one dates back to February of 2022. I think my guy behind Blade Grips was definitely into Microtechs a lot. So this, you know, he was showing off his first prototype as of 2022, and this model is a 2022. So that's looking pretty good. Let's check out this next one here. All right, this one is the Apocalyptic Standard. Here we go. All right, and yes, this one is rocking the gray right there. That's looking pretty good. And again, this is going to offer you a lot of protection, you guys. Really going to offer you a ton of protection whenever, you know, if you were to drop one of these are not cheap, right? If you've looked at some Microtech knives in the recently, right, you'll know that they are, I mean, American made, awesome quality, amazing price for what you get, but you know, it's a pretty penny. So definitely, if you were to drop them, you don't want to scuff them up or what have you, and these are going to offer a ton of protection. So this one has the sort of tanto blade going on right there. All right, take a look at that one. This one's dating back to 8 of 2020, so even dating back a little bit further, a little bit older. But yeah, not only the fact that it's protected, you also get a little bit, I want to say, arguably a little bit better grip, better feel on hand, right? Some of these are housed in aluminum, so it's not going to be as cold to the touch, right? Arguably. So that's something else to keep in mind there. So that one's looking pretty dope as well. And last but not least, let's find out what this one is all about here. We have the Hellhound Shadow, right? This one should be an interesting one. Let's take a look here. Boom, bam, and oh, here we go. All right, this one has more of like a brown black or light black look to it, right? So you definitely still have the, you know, complete a blacked out aesthetics on this particular one. So you have the blacked out clip, blacked out switch. All right, this one's also dating back to 2022, October to be exact. Signature series. And yeah, just as comfortable as ever here, looking and feeling really nice. Let's go ahead and get this thing deployed. This should be the Hellhound blade. And holy smokes. Listen, yeah, this thing is just as savage of a blade as I have seen it in other videos. Holy moly. Oh man, when it comes to OTFs, right, made in USA, I mean, Microtech, they're definitely up to something. And even some of their newer models, right, they have really perfected the recipe, right, and paired up with a blade grip, like right here. Man, nice and comfortable, feels good, adds additional grip. I mean, they kind of named it blade grips for a reason. So you get some additional grip right there, feels nice and comfortable on hand. And again, if you were to drop it, right, it would be protected. Kind of reminds me back to, I don't know if you guys recall, back to when smartphones, Blackberries and all that started getting popular. The very early cases were typically silicone cases for smartphones and Blackberries and all that. So this reminds me a little bit of that in a good way, because it's actually very slim. It is not adding a lot of girth to the actual handle in any way, shape, or form. And the fit and finish is actually pretty spot on, right? So if you see the opening right there, that lines up perfectly. Check out the switch area. That looks pretty good. The pocket clip as well has a little cutout. Everything actually goes through the pocket clip when you kind of put this blade grip cover on. And here's the glass breaker part back here. Even uncovers the little section for your lanyard if you wanted to do that. That's good to go as well. Well, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Let me see. So also in the box, we have another little glue wrap with, oh, here we go. We got two other cases or slips here for the Ultratech. I mean, if you like purple, right, this is going to be a nice poppy purple right here. They have a plethora of color options, so whatever your favorite color is, I'm sure they got you covered. Again, all the cutting and precision and all that, everything's going to line up pretty well there, just like with this guy. And, I mean, if you're going to be tactical at night in the dark, listen, this glow-in-the-dark version right here, this is going to be really good. I did this during the original unboxing. It actually glows really good in the dark. Yeah, I mean, especially, for example, this whole blacked out version, right? Even the blade, the switches, the body, pocket clip, everything is blacked out. If you drop this in the grass at night, you better hope you have a good flashlight to try to find it, because, I mean, unless you have something glow in the dark like this to help you find it or spot it or whatever, I mean, it's pretty difficult. If you've, you know, let's just say in general, you know, forget that example. If you dropped anything in the dark and you don't have a way to light up properly or a way to kind of distinguish it with some ambient light or something, it can be pretty challenging. So, you know, there's a purpose out there for something glow in the dark like this, depending on your application. You know, I'm not saying everyone is out there doing tactical stuff in the middle of the night, but you know, just the fact that it's glow in the dark is cool enough for me. So many different color options, of course, so that's looking pretty good right there. Also in the box, we have a crate, and I thought that was pretty interesting. The crate has blade grips, got a little bracelet right here, right, looking pretty good. This one is a medium. And then we have on this crate, we have, you know, these things on a glass tube, which I'm assuming might be tritium, if I had to guess. These might be tritium or some sort of glow in the dark, maybe not tritium, but some sort of glow-in-the-dark sticks. So that's nice. I mean, that might be part of the care package they say they sent over. And last but not least, we have the, it looks like, I'm not sure. This was part of the box too, a RovyVon. It looks like a flashlight. So very small and compact EDC flashlight right here. Oh man, listen. Oh, I just blinded myself right there, right, in like 0.2 seconds. It comes with a pocket clip. Let me just go ahead and try to assemble it here. There we go. That feels a little bit better. All right, so you could maybe put this on your, hat or your cap or what have you, and light forward. But I wasn't expecting this thing to be ready with some battery, but it definitely has some battery there. All right, this is a press and hold. Maybe try to charge these. See how glowy in the dark we can get them, even with this regular background light we have. Oh man, listen, that's looking Hulk right there. Radioactive green. Yeah, definitely glows in the dark, no doubt about it. And again, I'm just using this small, tiny RovyVon light that was included here in the package. Let's see, let's try. If we were to just do a little bit on the glow in the dark grip right here. Yeah, definitely charges pretty good. Let's go ahead and do it justice, shall we? Bring out my TEMU, chunker, tanker, behemoth 9000. And let's go ahead and focus the light on this bad boy really quick and see what happens there. I haven't charged this one in a while. But yeah, this is a real flashlight. I have a video for it here on the channel if you guys haven't checked it out yet. And again, this is just ambient light, but you can see already. It's a lot greener than it was before. So, all right, here we go. So this is turned off all the lights. And yeah, you can see there's some glowing going on. Especially these tubes right here inside of this glass. That definitely glows. This guy for sure definitely glows quite a bit here. And again, this is just ambient light. I closed the window blinds and turned off all the lights, but still daytime. So, still got some daylight going on here in the room. And even then, right, definitely glowing quite a bit. But, some goodies on here, right? A few things, right, to spice up the unboxing. But mainly, right, we got the whole lineup right here, right? Some other good options on the Ultratech as far as different blade colors and what have you, right? We did feature these on the original debut of blade grips here in the channel. And now for the smaller version, right, let's just go ahead and lay these out here like that, take care of my OCD. And then for the smaller model, the UTX, right, we have different colorways right here. We got this sort of green and blue, right, going on. We have this tan and white and gray going on as well, right, along with, I'm sure, some other options over on the website as well. So check out Blade Grips. Bladegrips.com is their website. I'm not affiliated with them. They send this gear in for me to check out as a loaner. I will be sending all this back to them as well. But they have some upgrades to their lineup, and I figure, hey, why not? I can definitely feature it here in the channel, especially since I've featured them in the past. So guys, let me know your thoughts on these. So I would definitely love to hear you guys' opinion. If you own Microtech OTFs, right? Do you see value here, or do you see yourself using these on your day-to-day task? Is there any OTF model that you would like to see a blade grip made for, right? Let me know. Let's hang out in the comment section down below. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.